When I give presentations at conferences and I talk about IT projects, CIOs will always interrupt me and say, we don't have any IT projects at my company, we have only business projects. They happen to have an IT component, but they're business projects. And I say, that's fabulous. Then I walk into a CEO's office who has called my firm to replace their CIO who has failed. And I say, why? What happened? And they say, the ERP project went south. The CRM deployment didn't go well. Our big mobility play failed. So why is the CIO getting fired? I thought these were business projects, not technology projects. So the accountability versus ownership paradox is, as CIO, I'm not supposed to own these projects. The business is supposed to own them. Yet, I have accountability for their success. Yet, I have no influence over the community that's supposed to own the project. That is a rock in a hard place. That is not an enviable position for any executive. So a quote from my book is, this was a CIO who said that in her former company there were two kinds of projects, business successes and IT failures. So, the way to get out of that, one, the easy answer is great governance, having a great structure that assigns decision-making rights about IT investments and roles and responsibilities toward the execution of those IT investments. And that's sort of the formal, proper answer. But really, the skill that CIOs need to bring to get out of the accountability versus ownership paradox, it's having the courage to reach beyond your specific technology domain to get the CEO to have your back and to drive transformation, whether or not you've been anointed to do so. Because getting the business to do their part in deploying IT projects is like pushing a rope. And for CIOs to be able to operationalize their uniquely horizontal view, they have to have leadership and courage and alliance building skills that are going to help them solve that accountability versus ownership paradox. Because as an executive recruiter in the CIO space, that is the paradox, that is the death knell for a large population of CIOs.